Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with NVIDIA Daily Analysis. In this video, we will discuss NVIDIA price movement for today and we'll try to make an assessment for rest of the week using technical charts and fundamentals. We'll also take a look other AI stocks and NVIDIA related news and also economic data due this week that can impact the stock market. Now, let's get started. On your screen, you see NVIDIA stock chart for today. Finally, NVIDIA went up today as we expected after a very depressing week. Last 5 days, we had an overall drop 8%. Now today, NVIDIA went up 4.35%. That's a good sign of hope. Moving on, NVIDIA opened at 781. It made a high 800, it made a low 764 and it closed at 795. That is 4.35% up. And after hours, it's down 0.31%. Last 5 days, 8% down overall. Last 1 month, 16% down. That's too much in just 1 month. Last 6 months, it's still 85% up. And we saw the steep curve and after all-time high started going down. So I think it made enough correction as of last week. So in my opinion, it should not be correcting anymore. Based on my understanding, it should not go below 740 before the earnings. As we all know, the reason for Nvidia drop last week was the Middle East conflict and also the inflation data. Going back to 1 day chart, as you remember, I bought Nvidia shares at 770 on Friday. So I am at profit right now. Overall, I'm negative because I had bought some Nvidia shares early last week at 850 and 860. So overall, I'm negative, but I'm not too much worried about it because I know this will come back. Now, let's talk about technical charts. You see 90-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia on your screen. The last 90 days, the lowest point was 459 and the highest point was 962. And also we have MACD for hourly chart. So see MACD was too much negative on Friday. It started picking up this morning and is still below zero line. But I'm expecting it to go further up tomorrow. Now let's take a look RSI. You see RSI on your screen. So RSI was way too low on Friday. It's below 20. And that was a very good oversold position. I started picking up this morning. Right now it's 39. It's getting better. I do not see RSI as oversold condition at this point in the short-term chart. So this means that RSI can further go up. The trend is up. Now let's take a look 30 minutes interval chart. So in a 30 minutes chart, MACD line is still below zero, but it started picking up after going too low on Friday. See, it started going up. So I hope the momentum continues Tuesday as well. That's my hope. I'm not too sure about it because you never know, right? I expect some kind of volatility in the market tomorrow. Now, let's take a look at RSI chart. So RSI in a 30 minutes interval is 46, so better than the hourly chart. So this tells me that in the shorter term interval, Nvidia is doing good. In the shorter term, more buyers in the market than the sellers. So this is a good thing. This can tell me tomorrow we might see some positive movement on Nvidia as well. Now let's take a look Fibonacci levels. So now I have Fibonacci levels starting from 0% to 100%. 667 is my lowest point and 962 is my highest point. So based on the Fibonacci levels, Nvidia already broke 779 support level and it was going further down. The next support level was 730. The good thing is Nvidia did not go down further to test 730 level. So after breaking 779, it started going up today. This point is 795. The next level of resistance is 814, and after that is 849. I'm hoping Nvidia should test 814 level. I'm hoping Nvidia should test 814 level tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But I do not expect Nvidia to go further down and test 730 support level. Now let's take a look at Nvidia news. You see the news regarding Nvidia on the left side of your screen. So today most of the news are about earnings due next week and this week, and that can impact Nvidia shares as well. Let's take a look at this news. Short sellers pocket record profit from big tech. So that's what I mentioned in my Friday video, that short sellers are active on Friday, and this week they'll try to cover those positions and the market should go up. Exactly same thing happened today, so 5% up Nvidia. Now, more news regarding earnings. See that Nvidia chart shows the importance of earnings from Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, and Alphabet. Microsoft earnings due this week. I'm gonna do my analysis and load a video to advise how high or how low a Microsoft can go before and after earnings. Moving on, I do not see any unusual news at this point. So most of them regarding, earnings. Nvidia joins forces with Japan. Nvidia sharp stock sell-off sparks this analyst call to buy the dip. So that's good. Some people bought the dip, right? And I did the same on Friday. Nvidia stock gains, big tech earnings. Nvidia bounces back this week's chip earnings. Kind of similar news we see. Not much. Now let's talk about other AI stocks. Now you see the list of AI stock plus some growth stock as well. See, all of them are positive today, except Tesla. That's 3.4% negative because Tesla is waiting for earnings tomorrow. So after tomorrow, Tesla may go up or may go further down, depending on how the earning comes. SMCI 0.47% up, AMD 1.36% up, Avago 1.64% up, Palantir 2.44% up, NVIDIA 4.35% up, and SoundHound 6.48% up. So NVIDIA did much better job than other AI stocks, 4.35% up. So as we know, most of these upside or downside on the AI stock would depend on how earnings comes up this week and next week, and also some inflation data due this Friday. Let's take a look. So you see economic calendar for this week on your screen. Tomorrow, no major data coming. Wednesday, nothing much. Thursday, initial jobless claim, somewhat important, but I do not see a big impact from this data. But still, it can shake the market a little bit, just like we saw last week. Need to watch for the numbers. And also, the big data coming on Friday, the PC index, the inflation data, and that has the ability to shake the market. So I have the feeling that market will be volatile on Thursday before the PC index data. So I will talk more about PC index in my tomorrow video. So that is it. I don't see any other data coming this week. So that's all for today. And if I summarize today's discussion, so as we expected, Nvidia went up today after big losses last week, and we anticipated that the shorts were active last week and they had to cover their position today and sometime this week. And also, no major risk of the Middle East conflict going any further, so no problem there as well. So most of the impact we'll see from the earning season, earning data from AI and the other major tech companies, and also from the inflation data due this week. So I expect tomorrow or day after tomorrow, no major drop on Nvidia. Either it will go up or it will be doing sideways. So if it drops below 750, probably I'll buy more shares for Nvidia. a more attractive price for me. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.